So this is another good lift board here. Cutting board from the dollar store was $4, I believe. My studs are long enough, so I'm just gonna cut them out and bolt them in. Should be able to fit 4 templates on here. That's a beauty lift right there, guys. You guys remember last video, the Civic took a beating, and we're still on the spare up front. So these lugs are destroyed because it hit a rock. I bought some new lugs, 4 new lugs. I'm gonna take this wheel off. We're gonna take the shock out. We're not gonna take them all the way. All we need is 1 template, so we know what to do. And then I'll take this wheel off. We're gonna move this one to the rear now. So I got this off that shock there, guys. All I'm gonna do, trace it. 1 here, 1 here. We gotta do the rear still. Now we're just shy of 1 inch with our cutting boards. We got this side all dialed in. We got the front back on. We're just doing the rear. We got it in though. The cutting board's on top of the shock, and we're just trying to get it back together. Bored out our rim just enough to fit the spacer, so now we don't have to take the spacer off if we get a spare down the road. I don't want to use the spare, but for now it's all we got.
It won't snap, no. But, oh, is it? Is it bending?
Maybe. We might have to go right.
It might just go back though.
We got the lift in. We were trying to bend the aluminum. Turns out it's not that easy. So we're gonna save that for later. We're taking it out, get it out of the way, and we'll put the Bronco back in. Look at this thing leaking just like a madman. Little mini wheel. Nice. Runs into the Bronco. Also got we did a Hemi swap real quick in there too, because we're that fast. Definitely look lifted. Before it was questionable if we lifted, but now we definitely look lifted. And once it's evened out, it looks even better. Because right now we have that small wheel that is ruining the way it looks. We're hoping to be dealing with that soon. We got new tires on. My buddy Daniel gave me a huge shout out to Daniel for even hooking me up with these. These are nice tires. I bought 2 rims, but now I have a spare, so I have two good tires up front. I just spent the day boring out the rim, getting all the wheels situated, getting the spare on. It's just a ratchet strap. Beautiful. Guys, tell me I'm not a wizard with a Sawzall and a grinder. Look what I created here. The sickest rear end you'll ever see on a Honda Civic. So I took the trunk off. I was actually gonna sell it for like $100, put it up on Marketplace for a week. The only person that wanted it was another guy with an off-road Civic, which is hilarious. I ended up being like, hey, I can't sell it, so I'm just gonna chop it. It was a nice trunk, but now there's the remains of it. So this spare is fully secured to the trunk. And then I left this area. I was gonna do it centered, but I left this area besides this huge line that I freaking, so like I was halfway cutting it and I was like, wait, I should leave this for the jerry cans that I have. So I have a jerry can mount that I'm gonna put here that has 2 jerry cans purely for looks. I'm not gonna ever use it. Next thing we're gonna be doing is installing a roof rack. We're just gonna bolt it straight through the ceiling. There's like a spacer and then U-bolts. And then we got our jerry cans. I'm gonna do that after. I might put them up here. I might leave them on the trunk there. We'll see. But this thing looks insane. Like this is taking it to that next level. So with this rally setup going on, this is just purely for looks. I might put my high lift jack in there when we go off-roading, but that's about it. It's just all for the looks and looking sick when I'm cruising this thing. These guys on, so those are how it mounts. I'm gonna just drill the holes straight through the roof, and then I'm gonna add some silly once I got it where it's one and I brought the silicone there. Pretty good there. I mean, it'll pull it down and it'll actually flatten the roof a bit. It's pretty round. I was gonna take the headliner out, but I'm just gonna go straight through it because nobody cares. Oh, baby, she clean. Okay, we got it all bolted up. You can look inside. It's pretty mint. Like, it's subtle. It doesn't matter at all. I mean, so if we're wheeling. Look how good that looks though. She's stable too. Like, I was worried about how stable this is gonna be. That's the most stable roof rack I've ever installed, I think, on anything. Like, I could stand on that. I mean, it's gonna dent the roof, but it doesn't matter. That is sick. So next thing we're gonna do, guys, is drill our holes for our jerry can mount. We use these ones, the middle, and then we're gonna make 2 new ones as close to the front as possible to show you guys it's fully functional. I don't think it's gonna be fully functional after I put the jerry cans on, but quite possibly. But it'll definitely hit the window. It might break the window. You know what you could do is take the jerry cans off, then open it with just the tray on. Then you'll have it fully accessible just like this. So I'm gonna cut out the back of this so I can get that bolt through right there. Just gonna get my grinder in there. What I had to do to get this open is because it's so heavy now, is I pry up the latch so it just keeps it pulled open, and then you just boom. Hey, it is all mounted up. It's perfectly secure. All the bolts are tightened. I actually have this prop here. It's off one of our bed frames. I think I'm actually gonna keep that with me when I go in case I need to use the trunk. I can actually use it. I just have to take the jerry cans off. But you can see fully functioning. That's insane for one. So let's get this all brought down here safely. It's all latched up. It's all ready to roll. Everything is secured. We still got to silicone that. That's what I'm gonna do before I leave. Put some silly on it. Take a walk around this beautiful piece of machinery. Like, actually sick. It started as a joke, but now it's not a joke anymore. It's actually sick. Runs every time you fire up. Just loyalty is high right now. There's a Chev over there. She's not even this loyal. All right, I added some finishing touches. We got the M badge, bunch of stickers, hella flush, offsetted everything, backs. We got sticker bombed. And yeah, guys, that is gonna do it for this video. We still have to figure out the skid plate, and we still have to make a snorkel. Those 2 things, and then I think we're gonna leave it at that and just enjoy it. But we are gonna be hitting the trails with this soon, guys. So if you wanna see this off-roading with all the new mods, make sure you guys subscribe. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.